Recording voiced by Ivona.com. Lancaster House is a mansion in the St James's district, in the West End of London. It is close to St James's Palace, and much of the site was once part of the Palace complex. This Grade 1 listed building is now managed by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. Construction of Lancaster House commenced in 1825 for the Duke of York and Albany, the second son of King George III, and it was initially known as York House, but it was only a shell until his death in 1827. The exterior was mainly designed by Benjamin Dean Wyatt. It is constructed from Bath stone, in a neoclassical style, being the last great London mansion to use this essentially Georgian style. The interior was also designed by Benjamin Dean Wyatt, Sir Charles Barry, and Sir Albert Smirke, and was completed in 1840. The house was purchased by, and completed for the second Marquess of Stafford, later 1st Duke of Sutherland, and was known as Stafford House for almost a century. It was assessed for rating purposes, to levy property taxes, as the most valuable private house in London. Queen Victoria is said to have remarked to the Duchess of Sutherland, on arriving at Stafford House, "I have come from my house to your palace." With its ornate decoration, and the dramatic sweep of the great staircase, the Grand Hall is a magnificent introduction to one of the finest townhouses in London. More than a century later, its grandeur remains, and the house is as popular as ever with those who visit it. In 1912 it was purchased by the Lancastrian soapmaker Sir William Lever, who renamed it in honour of his native county to Lancaster House, and presented it to the nation in the following year. From 1924 until shortly after World War II, Lancaster House was the home of the London Museum, but it is now used for government receptions, and is closed to the public, except on reopen days. In 1979, it was the scene of the Lancaster House Agreement, which was the agreement of independence from the United Kingdom of Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. It was a venue for the 10th and 17th G7 Summit in 1984, and 1991. In 2007 the residence was used in the film, National Treasure, The Book of Secrets, as the supposed interior for Buckingham Palace. Visit Ivona.com. Create and download recordings voiced by Ivona Voices.